Hello there, this is DBT and this is Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends. And today, I'm gonna be testing out in multiplayer the car that you see on the screen right now, which is of course the Mosler Super GT. And this because there's a free try for it in MP2 at the time of recording, and of course I'm gonna take the opportunity to test it, even if it's a this weird green color. I'll explain. But before I get into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing these things help the channel to continue to grow, it keeps me going, and I can continue making this content for you. So if you want some more Asphalt Legends right here, go ahead, like, and subscribe. But alright, first, why is my car in this color and why am I gonna be driving it in this color only? Well, that is because I changed the color of this car at some point where the colors were not locked for free try cars, and I just kept it at this green for no reason, and now that the colors are locked, well, that's all I can use now, so yeah, so be it. Now, as I was just mentioning, at the time of recording, this multiplayer season is gonna end, but over here is where we have the free try for the Mosler Super GT. And at the time that this video is released, the Mosler Super GT special event should still be going, so maybe this will help anybody to make up their mind, though you probably already decided, but hey, let's talk about the car. It's a Class S car, high Class S car, of a rank of 5169, with a top speed of 506.7, is amongst the fastest cars in the game. Obviously, there's others that go way faster, but still, anything that goes above 500, it's already amongst the fastest. For acceleration of 83.27, considering that, again, it's an incredibly fast car, this is actually not bad at all. I think that's quite decent. When it comes to handling at 49.79, it's okay, at least number-wise or stat-wise, for, again, this tier of car. And Nitro 4454, was it a lower class car? Sure, it would be like, it's not amazing, but for this, I think that's pretty decent. But all of this is just the theory. The real question is, how does it drive? Well, let's find out. Now, I have to hit you with the disclaimer, as usual, DBT is noob. DBT is not an amazing player, and DBT doesn't have enough experience with these high-tier Class S cars. So the performance that you will see over here is not reflective of the car performance itself, but rather of the driver. But at the same time, I think there's some value on seeing how a non-pro player plays with this thing to, well, be able to say like, hey, is this drivable? Can he do anything with it? Well, let's try to find out. Now, obviously, because there's a free try right now, a lot of the cars that we're gonna encounter are gonna be the same ones. So it's gonna be a lot of Mosler versus Mosler. So that will not necessarily inform us directly or very clearly what is gonna be the natural competition that this car will find in its rank, but it still should give us at least an idea of how this car drives, you know, all of that stuff. And especially interesting to me, oh, I just knocked him down, I'm so sorry, but I wasn't even trying. Especially interesting to me is the fact that people have been saying that this car seems to have some physics issues. Now, honestly, I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I knocked him down too. I'm like, please, I don't want to knock down in one single race. I really don't know. Like I said, I haven't driven this car all that much, so it's not like I can tell you, oh yeah, in my 500 races with it, I can tell that the jumps have failed. No idea. Oh god. Then if I make horrible jumps like, oh Jesus, but I was gonna knock him down. If I make horrible jumps like that, well, that doesn't help my case, but that should have been a first place. DBT messed up and got a second. Yay! I'll tell you that the drift doesn't feel all that great. And at some point I did compare this car a little bit to the Venom, you know, given the stats, but I can tell you that the drift does not compare to that of the Venom. Wait, what? I got first place? It says, what? No. What? I'm confused. Rewind. But yeah, so even if all of the stats in paper look very similar to that of the Venom, for what I've driven of the Venom, it's a way better drifter than this. So that is the one thing to keep in mind. That is not to say that this is a bad car, it's just that still I believe the Venom, you know, in a regular scenario would definitely be stronger than this, just for that alone, but hey, who knows. Now, like I said, I'm gonna be trying to focus a little bit on the races, because I want to see if I can do something half decent with it. The first race did go a little bit sideways because of an issue of a jump that we shall not told you to talk about, but whatever. All right, here we go. A little bit of shockwave for the jump, drift. Oh, whoa, did you see how it bounced? Interesting. And this is the thing, well, I haven't played a ton with this car. I did play with it for a little bit in my Nintendo Switch. Right now I'm playing on the PC version, so remember I have two accounts. Yeah, you see how it bounces weirdly? That's what I was about to say, that I kind of noticed this on my Nintendo Switch, but I didn't know if I was supposed to, or if I should blame it on the car, or maybe on some control issues that sometimes I have with the Switch. But so far, I'm noticing a little bit of that weird instability when it's landing. And if I were to guess, I am thinking that it has to do with the car being incredibly long. But here we go. There's the results. I got beaten by a Chiron. Do I get to know the rank? I don't think I do. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh, we got into a full Mosler race. And I see a couple of Moslers with different colors, so that's kind of nice. Unless there are people like myself that changed the color when this was not locked. But then again, there was no free try at that time. I don't know. But yeah, this is people who actually already own the car. So that's kind of interesting. But anyway, let's get into this and let's see if I can do something decent with the car. All right. Now, here's a bit of a funny thing. That, oh God, no, God, I'm terrible at this. You know what, I'm gonna go on the left side just because it's the easier side. Alright. Let's do a little bit of wall hugging over here. Wall riding? Is this wall hugging? Wall riding? I'm not sure. Yeah, you see how when I, yeah, this is what I was talking about. When I land and I'm trying to do a drift as I land, the car, this is what I've noticed, that it does seem to do a bit of a weird jumpy thing. Like, it seems unstable as it lands when you're trying to drift. So, I don't know, it's kind of strange, but hey, well, you know, a second place, not too bad, not too bad. Only one Super GT beat me, but I did beat all of the rest. Oh, and now it's a lot of Moslers versus a single Chiron. So, interesting. I wonder if that is a regular Chiron? No, if it's matched with this, it's probably an Evo'd Chiron. You know what I mean? With the Evo system and having a higher rank, I don't know. All right, let's see how we do over here. And yes, again, I was gonna say in the previous race that this is something that I don't tend to do with the rest of the cars because it doesn't seem to have that much of a big role. But I've been told that I need to be using nitro as I land from the jumps, otherwise it's gonna lose a lot of speed. And I've kept my eye in the regular cars, and they don't tend to lose too much speed as you're landing. Obviously, yeah, you can do some of those fancy trickeries to extend a little bit longer the air time, but you know, that's a bit advanced for me. But no, this, oh God, that was horrible. All right. We got from some decent results to an absolutely shameful 5th place. Oof. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say that the game stole one field from me because one lobby failed to build up or to, whatever. But it's fine. I'm fine. Everyone's fine. Okay, I think we got exactly the same team of all Moslers and one Chiron, but all right, this is top speed oriented. Let me see if I can focus and do something decent with this. In theory, I know how to do the strike, so let's see if in practice I can keep it together. I wish I had the shockwave for that jump, but whatever. What was that incredibly slow 360? Oh. Motherfrogger! Ah, damn it. Alright, at least let's try some of this. Okay, that was a drift at like, what, 340 or something? That was pretty good, I think. That's the second time that this same Chiron gets in my way. Well, at least I beat the Chiron, unless I mess it up. I'm gonna mess it up. Am I gonna mess it up? Oh my god, keep it together. Wow, this was terrible. At least I did beat the Chiron, but Jesus, that was absolutely shameful. All right. Yeah, definitely for the next, the rest of the races, I need to just shut up and focus and hope to do something decent. At third place wasn't too bad, but still, I don't feel proud about that one. Oh boy, Buenos Aires, I'm a little bit worried. Though I wonder which version it is, because there's some Buenos Aires that actually tends to work decently for top speed, but I don't know if this is one of them. Maybe it is, because we got the long jump at the start. I don't know. We'll see. Give me the shockwave. What? Am I doing this? Oh, you mother... I'm fine. I was gonna say that if I'm doing these 360s right or what's going on, that I feel like a bunch of times I'm doing them way too slow. Like the car is taking forever to do them. So if already I have some nitro issues and then it takes forever for the first proper spin to happen to give me the extra nitro, I end up with very little nitro overall. Somehow I still finish on 3rd place, but Jesus, this, I mean, this doesn't say anything about me necessarily. It just says that everybody did absolutely terrible in this race. And in Rome, I don't have high hopes for this one, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this car, when I tested it many months ago, well, several months ago, you know, I only did a few races with it and there was no multiplayer going on for it or anything, so I couldn't really make up my mind as to how this thing performed. But now that I'm driving it more, I don't know. I gotta say, I'm finding it a little bit dubious. You know what I mean? Oh, you see what I... Oh, man. I'm telling you, when I land and I'm trying to do the drift, that's when I notice that weird instability. Is that my teammate? That's not my teammate. Oh, frog! I hate this so much. I hate the fact that I don't have enough experience with this type of cars. You know what? I really need to get to play with my Jesco in MP2. Nowadays, I can never reach Legend League in MP1. So I never get to drive my high tier class S cars, the few that I have. But I guess I should just, you know, spam them in MP2 and hope for the best. Dude, what are you doing? And yeah, I need to get better at this, man, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Did it crash? I don't know what happened with that, but the guy in first place seemed to have crashed, but then he was still in first place, so whatever. Oh, it was a CC850, I see. And after a ton of ads and a tiny bit of tokens, I refueled my car because, again, the game stole one of my fuel. Thank you, game. So, yes. All right, let me try to focus over here because I saw some dangerous cars. Like I thought I saw Jesco Absolute. And I would love to be able to do something half decent with this car. Well, too many spins, but okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I'm fine. It's a regular Jesco, not an Absolute, but still. I actually think I should be faster than the regular Jesco, yeah. Jesco goes like, what, 490? Dude! Dude! Ah, he slowed me down! Ah, so much for trying to keep my speed. Fine, I'm fine. Yeah, I mean, I am faster, but only by a little bit. It's not like I can just overtake him. Okay, that drift actually worked out great, but I think he was being smarter and just hugging the wall. I'm not sure. All right, I got a 3rd place. I've gotten so many 3rd place in this video that it's surprising to me, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Don't ask me why my screen stayed black all along. Oh, there was an Imperium. Okay. That explains some. All right. Keep it together, DBT. You can do this. Just focus on the race. Don't mess it up. Don't let people slow you down. You can do this, man. If the race was to actually start, that would be great. You know, just saying. Thought of mentioning it. Okay, there we go. All right. By the way, all Moslers, 1 Chiron. That's what we got here. The Chiron and the acceleration. It's probably one of those 89 acceleration Chirons or something. Jesus! Thank you for slowing me down, Mosler. Love when that happens. It's great. I love it. So much fun. Woohoo! Is it my teammate or should I knock him down because of he slowed me down? Oh, mother! God! Whatever. Whatever. Oh god, I hate this so much. I hate this game so much. It annoys me, those inconsistencies of like, yep, nope. All of this stuff you can bounce on. No, but that one, you ever so slightly touch off bound, you're out. You're out. Like, okay, thank you, game. So much bull. And then on this track, yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't think I'm loving this car. I'll tell you that much. It feels... I think I am agreeing with what I've seen people say, that this car feels somewhat unstable. And this has nothing to do with me ringing out and all that stuff. No, but in general, on the landings and things like that, I notice it unstable. Again, I think it's because of the general stats, the rank and everything, it's quite comparable, you know, or quite easy to make a comparison with the Venom. But from what I've driven the Venom, which is not necessarily a ton, but I do remember it being a much more fun car to drive, even if I don't necessarily know how to drive it. But I could be wrong. I mean, obviously all of this is subjective. So I would appreciate if you guys would tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts on the car? Did you find it absolutely amazing? Or are you like, oh god, yeah, look at this drift, man. Or have you, like myself, found it not to be the most amazing thing out there? I mean, obviously it wasn't going to be the most amazing thing out there, but you know, did it perform to your expectations, or did you also find it a little bit lacking? Well, the last one, let's see if by any miracle I can get a decent result, or if I will proceed to mess it up like I have in pretty much every single race in this video. Stay tuned to find out. Probably I'm gonna mess it up. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not bothered. You are bothered. But all right, focus, DP, focus. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate it because that was just my fault altogether. What? Why? Oh, God. If you're wondering what am I complaining now, I was expecting the car to do one more 360 as I was landing, but it didn't, and it pushed me into the wall, and well, that was that. What the frog was that? Yep, nope. Sometimes it grips, sometimes it doesn't. I don't get it. Look at that, look at that. I don't know. Again, limited skill. So what do I know as to whether or not this is a good car? So yeah, remember that I said at the start, maybe this will help you decide. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna help you in any way, shape, or form. But at the very least, you have seen DBT suffer with this level of cars that he doesn't know how to drive. But yeah, do let me know in the comments what you think about this car in general. Is it a good car? Is it a bad car? Is it worth it? I don't know. Just let me know, because I'm really curious and I just don't get it. But again, if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed seeing me suffer, well, again, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!